the leaves.
Take off the leaves.
Take off the leaves.
Take off the leaves.
Take off the leaves.
Taking off the leaves.
Taking off the leaves.
Taking off the leaves. Leave,
Stop
leave,
that.
leave. Taking off the leaves.
Okay, we're done.
We are?
What is that?
Meat.
Okay, we're done.
I'm taking off the meat.
Oh, and I need to take off this catfish. No, really, the giant catfish is on this cool little catfish. Oh, I wish I could look up that giant monster. I don't have to lift that up. Guys, if I try to punch, I could sure lift that one up.
Yes, it's quite small.
Can I try?
Sure.
No wiggling. No wiggling. You might be a fierce little catfish, but you're still a little catfish. No wiggling. I don't like touching their tails. They like wiggle and they... Oh! Daddy, they sort of look like a toy. Because they have that little line like toys do.
What? Where?
That little line.
Oh, right down there?
Yeah.
Wow, look what a yellow it is. Isn't that lovely?
Fish don't taste good when they're raw, do they?
Some do. You've heard of sushi, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what sushi is, raw fish. Squid, octopi, all kind of... Sometimes the occasional mollusk is thrown in there.
What's a mollusk?
Snail-like creatures.
A sea owl?
Yeah, they go...
That's like a sea mouse, except different.
Or we could say crustaceans, for example.
Ooh!
What's a crustacean?
No lights on the fish. I wish this was a lake-free area when there's fish around.
Fish around.
Fish around!
Fish
Fish
around!
around! Daddy, is it okay?
What? Pick that thing up? Sure.
Are you sure it won't wiggle?
No, I'm not sure it's not going to wiggle, but it's okay to pick it up. If it wiggles, drop it. And if you drop it, don't drop it on you.
I'm going to, when I drop it, I'm going to pick it, I'm going to pick it up, wiggle, if it wiggles, I lean forward, drop it.
Is that your plan? It's a good one. Stick to it. You're going to dance over here. Dance over in front of the catfish. Hey! Just hit me in the head with whatever fell off your shoe. Oh, funny, is it? Dirty up the daddy's nugget. Let's not make that a habit, eh?
Yeah. Daddy, I'm ready for the next one.
Well, I'm waiting for you to bring it over here.
I need the knife.
That's not going to work with catfish. Unless you stick it very far down there for it, and I don't think you'll. I mean, you can. That's up to you.
I'm going to do this little thin one over
The
here.
little guy you can probably take care of pretty easy. In fact, if you just stick the knife in this far, lift up like that, you can probably carry him over. Choose your weapon.
Okay, this is my weapon.
Push it in all the way till you can't see that notch. Right about there is good. Now, whoop, okay. Keep going. Okay, yeah, lift it up. Right, keep going. Just keep lifting on that.
Inside its mouth.
Bring it here. Must you play all day? There's work to be done, child.
Like souffling?
What's that?
Souffling.
Fiddling. Souffling is like cooking, I don't know. It's some kind of French cooking. So that's why I don't know anything about it. And why is that?
Because it's French.
Exactly.
And there's leaves on it.
Because it's French.
There's leaves on
And
it.
who likes the French?
Nobody.
Dang right.
Except I bet it's so sister because
Well, she likes some French songs. Just they do a lot of art. And he loves art. She can find somebody else to love it. And that's something else. That's what she no?
well, I think she likes French because she's part French.
My sister is not part French.
She told me.
Maybe your shoes were French, and that was the part French. Because she's part French, and he's I'm part French. And if I find out if there's a part of me French, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off.
Then I'll like cut yourself.
Yeah, well, it'd be I am not a cheese-eating surrender monkey.
You have a TV. Monkey. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it's plain funny.
I don't know. It's because the French very aware, they've been in lots of wars and they've won very few. Well, they had their day. They did pretty good there for 100 years or two. Ever since then, they've been a win
Hey, that's not it. What's that?
Gee, look at that. Wow.
I was happy.
At least you were dancing the proper spot this time. I tell you, if you're going to dance there. That's the dancing spot. And you can make a little circle of leaves there so you know exactly where that is, if you wish.
Okay. Just move this way.
Gee, look at that. Wow.
I was happy.
At least you were dancing the proper spot this time. I tell you, if you're going to dance there. That's the dancing spot. And you can make a little circle of leaves there so you know exactly where that is, if you wish.
Okay. Just move these leaves out of the hole and make a circle. Look at it. It's already a circle.
Right. The dancing circle.
It was all right except with the dancing.
You can dance if you want to, but you'll dance in the circle.
Make that oval. It's an oval.
An oval circle, whatever.
Okay. Try to turn this one back on its belly.
Yeah, turn my belly.
I barely even budged it. I almost said budged it.
But you buddied it. Well, there's a big difference in this case.
Yeah. Oh, I almost did it. I didn't know what this whisker. Okay, no hitting, no bitty, and no hitting Grandpa. No hitting Grandpa. I named the gray one Grandpa.
I noticed.
Because the gray is the Grandpa sort of color.
Are you calling your grandpa Gray?
Yeah, it's gray.
No, your grandpa, my father.
Ew.
Are you calling him Gray? Are you going
No.
to call him Granddad the Gray, like Gandalf the Gray?
No.
Well, I'm sure he appreciates that.
I'm talking about fish
Fish,
that are gray.
fish, fish, fish.
Fish that are gray.
Fish that make a wish.
Because people say that the color
Some people like their
for
fish in
gray.
a dish.
And that sounds dumb dog.
No, you're not. I don't think you ever will be.
So Daddy, guess what? This last night, my nose is so stuffy. I had to wake up and try to pick a booger out of it. But when I looked at it, I kept on coughing.
So you had a nose goblin attack.
No,
You attacked the nose goblin.
no.
Where was the nose goblin?
It wasn't about nose goblins. I couldn't breathe at all.
Oh, so the nose goblins built an encampment inside your dainty little nasal orifice.
So I had to breathe with my mouth, and I wrote a note.
You wrote a note
So
to the nose goblins, so they would surrender.
No.
They might have been French. They would have surrendered immediately.
No, then I woke up Mom and gave her the note.
And it didn't say, help, help, I'm being oppressed, bloody
No.
boogers.
No, it said I can't breathe.
Oh.
And that Mom is so happy.
Oh, you couldn't breathe. I feel very already.
Okay, what was you saying now?
I don't know. You're the one talking about boogers.
Oh, you over here. I moved its tail. I moved its tail. No hitting Grandpa. Ew. These people get
Next, please.
that one just flipped over.
I would like another fish over here, please.
Not this one. He's my favorite.
Well, he's going to be over here sooner or later. He has a lovely color, doesn't he? Right. Okay, I'll grab this one. Who's the most like? That's funny.
I think that one.
Yeah, alright, you're next.
He's back.
Sure is. Hey, who you calling a fatso?
He's not back still.
You're not a fatso, I'm not a fatso.
Nobody.
Fatso's not a fatso, fat.
Daddy, guess what? Me and my sister made up this game, and the evil dude, his name is Fatso.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you calling everybody fat evil?
No.
Better not. That big bone beauty in there might get offended.
No. I'm talking about a paper game.
A paper game, right.
So we named this guy Fatso, and he's a big onion-looking dude.
Does he smell like onions?
Yeah.
Oof.
Guess what?
Does he make people cry when he walks by?
No.
Well, you say he's evil. And you said he smells like onions. Onions make people cry. Evil people don't make people happy. Therefore, they make them cry. So he must make people cry like that.
Yeah. And angry.
Maybe you should call him the Cry Daddy.
Yeah. He's fat.
Just fat.
But onions are fat. So
They are round, perhaps. Not necessarily fat.
Daddy, it's swimming in the sidewalk.
Swimming.
In the sidewalk.
Swimming.
Sidewalk. Swimming in the sidewalk. Getting the leaf off its butt.
But.
So really, a leaf was on its butt.
And you tell the leaf what?
Get off your butt. Yeah.
What? But.
What do you mean by... Man, it has a bone in its thing. Push it over.
Which one? It's pectoral or dorsal? Well, which fins are which? Which fin's the pectoral fins? Which fin's the dorsal fin? Which one's the tail fin?
That one.
Would be the... I don't know what that one's called. But the one after that's the dorsal fin.
This one? These two?
No. Those ones on the bottom don't count. I don't know what the heck they are. Jeez, your mother's hair is everywhere.
I know. I was covering up the brush. It was even on one of the catfish.
Well, maybe it's winter, and Taz grows a new coat in winter. Maybe Mommy's growing a new hair in winter. And the old stuff's falling off.
Yeah, because there was one on the catfish. Maybe she got one on me and I put one on the catfish.
Catfish? A hairy fat catfish.
Yeah, that was a really fat catfish. Daddy, I like playing with that one the most. Actually, I played this one a lot. But actually, that was the best playing one. It could be done last. It's still breathing real good.
What, the big guy?
Yeah.
I caught him much earlier than the little guy did. He's been in the icebox for a long time. I think I was talking to your grandma when I caught him.
Who?
Your grandma.
When you caught who?
The big guy. I might have been talking to your grandpa. Good old Papa. Or I could have been talking to Mimi. I caught a fish when I was talking to Mimi also.
It's like, man, I need 50 fish for the show. Oh man, wrong way. Man, that's it. Oh, here. Oh man, I'm gonna rip their tail fin off. That would feel good. For your tail fin to get ripped off.
Probably not. On the other hand, it probably wouldn't feel good to have all your meat chopped off.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Or your heart get chopped in half.
Well, actually, you probably wouldn't feel that for very long.
You'll be dead.
Not quite dead.
I'm gonna flip you over. Flip you over.
Holy moly!
What?
This thing's got eggs in it.
Huh?
Right there. Those are fish eggs.
I guess that's a girl then.
Good conclusion.
And at least that's what I'm gonna do. No meat on the meat.
Tell it what to do. Leave that meat alone.
What is a meat?
And it was alone, because there was only one. So indeed, it was leaving the meat alone, wasn't it?
Daddy, do you think you should cut the eggs?
Why, would you like to see them?
Yeah.
I'll remove them in a little bit.
I hope you don't twist them. That one.
That is not my intention. If it happens, I apologize.
Ooh, time to move your fin. Man, your fin's huge. It's hard to move it. Yeah. Now that's turning you, but... Ah! Ooh! Eee! Pretty hard. Like that. Myself. Whoa! He doesn't like it when you touch his thing. Yeah. Like it or not, it was still... Well, I think I broke his fin.
I doubt that.
Because I heard a little crackle.
Fish a dactyl?
Okay, that was a sound. I think I broke it.
That's the sound of the fish.
Well,
Going
might
to a
be
dish.
on a dish.
Yeah, yeah, dum, 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 dum. Hey, dancing spot. Back to the dancing circle.
I'll break it. I'll break just one position. Hey, cool. Thank you, Grandpa. Because guess what, Grandpa? That one right there. He moved his tail right where I wanted it to be. Good, Grandpa. Good, Grandpa. You're a bad fish. Bad fish. It won't get over there next to Grandpa.
Maybe Grandpa's exceptionally smelly this time of year. You know, some grandpas don't bathe during the winter. It is November, therefore it's winter, even though it doesn't feel like it.
It's fall.
Certainly not summer or spring. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Daddy fishes through it all.
Daddy, I think this one has egg sacs too.
That one?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the big one that you've been calling Grandpa has some.
I bet this one has some too. It's fat.
Killing fish? You're not fat. You're just big bones.
Oh, then what's that then?
Huh?
Well, then what's that then?
You don't know, do you?
I don't know, but it looks like eggs.
Yeah.
Coke in a fish. Coke. Whoa, man, you're just way more.
That's a big one. Oops, I missed.
Where you're at, Amy.
Oh man, look at that. I was aiming right here. Because it'll break his spine. He's going to be a pain in the butt because I'll nick it right there. So I severed his backbone. Now he shouldn't be flipping around anymore. Yeah, say excuse me.
I'm didn't say anything.
I heard a...
That wasn't me.
Well, it certainly wasn't me.
Maybe it was a cactus.
How do catfish spark? They don't even breathe.
Well, it's still breathing like you're covering up its
No, wait, it's
skin.
attempting to breathe.
It's opened up its gill. Slice its gill off.
Well, if you'd like to, when we're done here, we'll let you look at the gill.
Why don't we kill it then? Slice its gill off.
Well, let's kill it anyway. Right. He's bugging off. So he has, he's skulkered. Monkey Python, Holy Grail. Hello. Are you in the dancing circle again?
Yeah.
I see what you're doing what you're supposed to do when one arrives in the dancing circle. This would be a lot easier if I just finished chopping its head off.
Okay.
Yeah, but then it'll be really nice.
Is that where egg sacs would be?
No, not at all.
Egg sacs are back here. Is that blood on your hand the fishes or yours?
Oh, something's fine.
So most of it's the fishes.
Right.
What is that?
A liver.
Ew. I guess we like eating some egg sacs. Those are eggs. That. Cool. Those are eggs.
Oops.
Look at all that. Man, he has a lot of food.
Good grief. What is that? A mile of food?
I guess so.
Wow. There's more, isn't there? Yeah.
More poop.
Catfish was full of crap.
And eggs. You see any eggs in there?
No. I guess it was a guy catfish, and that's what all this stuff is. Yeah, good. I guess that's what it is.
Can I see? What is it?
This is his... Guy catfish is using milk, and I think that's what this is, but it's not. What is that? Oh my gosh, either there are worms. What the hell is that? Something moving around right now all by himself. Now, there's one worm in here. This thing's a worm. A gold-colored thing?
Cool. Where's the other one that we put here?
It's right here. It's not doing anything. Huh. As far as I know, it's not either. And the other one's out here cruising around? I see it.
Maybe it hasn't been 2 minutes yet.
Adjusting to his new environment.
You get to learn about pizza. Yucky and fun. You get to learn about inside out. That is egg.
Well, it's fish in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be catfish specific.
Who came from catfish? There's one on its tail fin.
Yeah, I don't do anything to it.
Oh gosh. Bone. A bone going on. What's going on here? A bone.
Bony Maroney?
Hey, I think I see a hole. there's a hole inside the bone.
Oh, you know what that is? That is his spinal column.
Yeah.
Yes, right there. Right here, in the middle of that, that's his spine. Did you see that? Watch.
What?
Look, there. See? This thing cannot move. Look. Does it move? No. Watch. You just throw it in there. The spinal column is full of nerves. Your spinal column is the same as a catfish, except yours, of course, is human. And theirs, of course, is not human.
Ew, what's that? No, that. What's next to the poop? What's hanging out is catfish.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the same stuff I pulled out over there. It's funny looking.
Okay, where's the poop?
You know what else flings poop? Monkeys. Monkeys are nasty. Monkeys taunt and throw poop at the weaker, less intelligent monkeys. They're very rude.
Like, they poop in their tail and then throw it?
Oh, just don't pick it up out of the ground or
Uh,
throw it to get it directly from the source.
or even chow?
Yeah, that's the source. Poop right in their hand and throw it to the other monkeys. Sure is.
Meh. It's funny.
Bleh.
Meh. They do it a lot better. Yeah, there's poop on the meat.
Doesn't matter when you wash it anyway.
Oh, man. Cool.
Yeah, it's because in November and we're walking around outside. You know, if I knew you had some nice warm pants, I would have taken you fishing with me today. But we don't have any nice warm pants for you. I would love to take you fishing. I would have taken you last night. But like I said, we just didn't have any warm clothes for you. And it gets daggone cold out there.
What about New Mexico?
New Mexico doesn't get that cold. But it gets really hot in summer. Like this place gets hot. New Mexico gets freaking hot. Horrible.
At least we won't get cold.
In the winter, you still get cold in the winter. In the summer, you really, really roast.
So roast so bad that you can have suntan?
Oh, and sunburn more like. There's no tanning involved. It's just sunburn.
Or maybe you get, there's so much sun in your mouth.
I don't think so. I've been there before, but I don't remember melting.
Daddy, I mean like something ice. It's so hot, but mouth.
Okie dokie, Kitamoki. It's time to get the meat off.
I'll fight with them.
The time has come.
I'm listening to every word you say, you know. So I can't say my ears. So.
How do fish listen, Ayana?
Where are their ears?
We don't have them, but they listen, obviously.
Oh.
Well, they listen by sensing motion. Remember that little line that goes down the side of it, which you were pointing out? That's called the lateral line.
What does that mean?
That means it runs along its side.
And what does it do?
That means it runs this way, side to side. So it's lateral, okay? That is filled with a whole bunch of super sensitive little things. They can see, they can this way, side to side. So it's lateral, okay? That is filled with a whole bunch of super sensitive little things. They can see, they can feel little bitty bugs crawl along the bottom of the water through those lines. And then of the water through those lines. And then they use their whiskers to feel it, even when it's dark, dark, dark. It's pitch black. They use their lateral line, and their whiskers can smell. And their whiskers are very sensitive, and then they can reach over and find it using those things.
The whiskers?
They use the whiskers in conjunction with
The line.
their lateral line.
I just call it...
The lateral line, of course, only works for stuff that's moving or making noises.
Like that?
Yeah, well, noise makes vibrations. It does. Your voice is a vibration.
Like when?
What, baby?
Like when?
Wind. Wind is not necessarily a vibration. I guess it could be called that.
Or like a fly.
A fly...
Makes noises.
It does. Any noise you hear is a vibration. That's a vibration.
Because it's bouncing off the ground.
Have you ever heard of sound waves?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I
there you
saw
go.
it on the Magic School bus.
Anything that's in a wave is vibrating. You know how it is when you throw a rock in the water and you see all the ripples move out?
Vibration.
Those are vibrations. It's the exact same thing in the air with our voices, but you just can't see it. There's millions of little waves all about us right now, and you can't see them. Hey, that's my weight.
I don't have...
We didn't have any garden, and hopefully we never will. Mr. Potato.
My potato. That's my potato. That would be funny.
Look, a fin.
With an ant on it.
Fin.
Oh, hey, Mr. Finn.
We'll call him Finley. Finley fish.
That's a girl.
Yes, it is.
I knew it.
I guess we won't call him Finley then.
That's a
Well,
boy.
with him not being a him.
I knew he had eggs. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Weren't you the one telling me it had eggs? So who was the person telling me it had eggs?
I didn't.
You. You were the person.
So I said, I knew he had eggs. I knew he had eggs. I knew he had...
Wait, he
I...
knew it had eggs. I knew it had eggs.
That's what I said.
No, you were saying he.
Let's make him bite us with the... You don't need me to him by cutting his shut out of string. And my shoes just popped off. Ew, 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 ew.
Poo, what?
I said ew, 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 ew.
Were you playing in the guts again?
No, I was stepping in the cactus slime with my bare foot.
Thank goodness it wasn't your people foot. That would have been awful.
I'm talking about my foot. Oh, it's hard to get your balance when you're doing this.
Because you're throwing yourself off of your balance.
Oh, that really got carried away. Can I see his eggs?
about ready to go back into the anatomy lesson. Later on, the catfish will be learning about the insides of us.
Oh, it's running for the minute. Point rock, oops, a lot. That one. That's when your hands are freezing bad. When you get your hands wet and then you let them dry and
Alright,
air it.
big heart.
Too hard. Oh, that one goes. Hey. And that one goes. Hey. That one goes. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. No, when they beat, we say hey.
Alright, so what do we got here? What's this? That is a liver. This is a
Liver thingy?
it's filled with bile.
Liver bile.
Gall.
Liver gall.
No. Hinting. It's the initials are GB. A gall. The rhymes with ladder.
Bladder?
A gallbladder, right. And gallbladders are filled with
Oil. I don't know what I'm about, but...
bile. Hello. Right. So we got hearts, we got livers.
Daddy, what happens if you cut that open? Daddy?
Aha! Got it.
Look!
Sucker's got one of my hooks.
Ew, he has long grass too.
Where's it?
He's got a lot of crap with him.
Hello, where's my hook? There it is.
I don't think you'll be wanting to use that.
That's perfectly okay. What a funny gut.
Inside it's got.
Well, I'm going to show you. I'll slice it this way. I'll split it open so you can see the inside. This is what inside your stomach looks like. And the inside of your guts looks the same way. Probably different. It's all textured like that so it can help digest the food. See, the more wrinkly stuff is, the more area is exposed. Why don't you give me a finger with Why don't you give me a finger with it? And give me a real garbage bag, maybe? Perhaps some assistance from the llama would be in order.
I'm going